The Cheba split. I'm going to walk you through one of my favorite ways to get into it. You can always just get into it from Ayesha, from a caterpillar climb up into an Ayesha, but this entrance from Brass Monkey is probably one of my favorite ways into it. So I'm going to walk you through this. You definitely should be comfortable with your Ayesha, but you can start on the first steps of this even if you're still Ayesha in progress. Okay, so we're going to go from a Brass Monkey, transition to our Ayesha. And then from there, pike down to grab the leg. Okay, so from the Brass Monkey, and you can get into your Brass Monkey however you want to. A lot of people like to shoulder mount up into it. You can drop down, you can kick up, you can press up. If Brass Monkey is a newer position for you, definitely check out that tutorial on some of the ways into it. Okay, so from my Brass Monkey, I'm going to bring my inside elbow up high and scoop to get that elbow grip. I'm going to rotate my hips towards the pole and pike down. Okay, I'm scissoring the pole with my legs until I can grab with that arm. Okay, so I don't want to let my legs slide out to my ankles. I want to try and keep it closer to the knees and instead work on getting to this. Doesn't take a ton of flexibility, but if you do have tight hamstrings and just getting to that kind of L position, I definitely recommend stretching out the hammies a little bit beforehand. If you need to bend your knees to get into it a little bit, that's okay. It's up to you aesthetically which look you're going for. If you want bent leg, straight leg, whichever, okay? My legs on the pole are doing this, okay? So when I lower that inside leg that's bent, when I straighten it, I'm still pushing it into the pole. Okay, so it's kind of a nice entrance down into the Ayesha and into this one because it helps you maintain stability. Plus, I just really like the shape. Okay, so once you've lowered down, that leg that comes closest, when it pikes down low enough that you're able to grab the leg, this is also another reason why you want to try and keep it at your knees. When you grab, you're just going to hook your hand on it. Okay, it doesn't have to be out at the ankles. You want to be here closer to the knee. Once you have that, the other leg is going to open out. As the other leg opens out, and this is very important, if I'm looking at my legs straight on, this is the leg that I'm grabbing, the leg that extends back, you don't want to go straight back. You want to think about doing this, okay? I am not a bowler, but I've heard that's what you do in bowling when you step. I don't know, but apparently that's the kind of the motion, the way you want to cross your body, okay? So when you extend that leg, don't take it straight back. Think about crossing your body. The bottom arm, as that back leg extends, really think about pushing into that shoulder. Think of pushing your armpit to the pole, okay? And then the other part is too, depending on how your split is, if you have an oversplit, I oftentimes, if I want to take my Cheba split even a little bit farther, I'll slide my hand a little bit farther so it gives me a little bit more stability so I can drop even deeper into it. Plus, that hand that's holding onto the leg is to let it kind of slide out just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put it on spin. Hopefully that doesn't make any of you dizzy, but I like demoing things on spin because then you can see it from all angles. If you're comfortable with spin, definitely try it on spin. If you're newer to spin, I would recommend starting on static because when you do open to the split, the spin can kind of throw it out a little bit if you're not accustomed to that. Okay, so getting into your Brass Monkey, like I said, however you want to get into your Brass Monkey, personal preference. Okay, inside elbow, nice and high. I'm going to turn my chest to face the pole as I pike my legs down. Once I'm close enough I can grab, I'm going to extend that back leg out and really push that armpit towards the pole. To come out, you can pull it right back up into your Brass Monkey. Okay, so that is the Cheba split. Grab, extend, press the armpit to the pole, try it out. If you have questions, definitely leave those below. Let me know how it goes.